Well, I'm absolutely delighted now to be joined by EBMT's president, Mohamad Mohty. Mohamad, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. Isn't it beautiful here in Marseille? Sun shining?
It's fabulous. It's a wonderful city. You have sun, you have the beach, you have the good food, good drink, and we have the good science now with EBMT.
And despite that, you've got 5,000 people here this year?
Absolutely. It's a record number of participants, and we are very proud of it.
Now, when you look at the program, what stands out to you, Mohamad, as some of the highlights of this year's program?
Good question. Good question, because the program is amazing. It's dealing with most of the hot topics that we want to tackle in our field. I think we live in an era of, it's a turning point, I think, in the field. However, I would like to emphasize that here in Marseille, we have launched some new ideas.
Right.
We are very proud, for example, that we launched the first Psychologist Day.
Right.
This is very rare, and it's very important to take into account the psychological aspect. This is why we're really very proud having this first Psychologist Day, which is ongoing right now. Another aspect we have in Marseille is the second Pharmacist Day. This idea was launched last year in Valencia, and now it has become a true tradition. The rooms are overcrowded. Registration for fellow pharmacists are really very high. So it clearly means that EBMT is really going global, trying to put together all those stakeholders who can contribute together. It's like an orchestra, you know. If you want to play nice music, you need everybody.
You said it's a turning point. How do you mean it's a turning point? And what are some of the leading research at the moment that is showing that to be true, what you're talking about?
I think it's a turning point, first of all, because we are celebrating the 60th anniversary of the first successful bone marrow transplant. But actually, the transplant field is evolving.
Right.
Everything is moving. And one of the most important aspects is the introduction of all novel drugs, targeted therapies, immunotherapy. But actually, the founding principle of allogeneic stem cell transplantation is immunotherapy. So I would say allogeneic stem cell transplantation is the first generation of immunotherapy, and now we are going to have second and third generation. And actually, what appears clearly when I look to the scientific program of this EBMT meeting in Marseille, now we are thinking in a very comprehensive fashion.
Right.
How to put together all the novel treatments before and after transplant. So we're not talking anymore about this old-fashioned
Right.
debate, which is transplant versus no transplant.
Got you.
It's the full package
Right.
towards improving patient outcome.
Mohamad, thank you ever so much for talking to us today. Really appreciate it as always. And it's great to be here in Marseille. It's a fantastic conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You are always most welcome. And thank you for your support. And thanks everybody for the support to EBMT.